So, ahoi meine Lieben, Syd Matters hier, herzlich willkommen zur nächsten Folge Life is Strange Remastered. Und wir sind ja im Diner angekommen, warte mal, bevor wir... Achso, hier können wir nicht durch, schade. Dann los, rein da.
Max! Oh, Max! Oh, Jesus, I am so glad to see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
The two whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out there. Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Lauren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that photo from Warren to help Chloe.
Sorry.
Achso, erstmal Musik machen.
No, I'm just...
No more music.
Schade. Hier liegen noch mehr Flyer unten.
The party is over.
Ja.
This vortex is much bigger.
Ja, coming soon. Und jetzt ist nicht mehr weit. So, was gibt's denn heute als
It's hard to
Tagesgericht?
believe people were eating breakfast here only a few hours ago.
Oh, der Hund.
At least Frank still has Pompidou at his side.
So, dann würde ich sagen, mit Warren reden wir gleich. Wir gucken erstmal hier, wir können noch mal mit Frank sprechen.
Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank, I'm so glad you're here.
Makes two of us. Now, if only I had Rachel back. Now, Max, what about that info I gave you? Did you and Chloe find out what happened to her?
Ja, wir haben es rausgefunden. Und ich denke, ich sage ihm die Wahrheit.
Frank, I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
God, no, please. Please, no, not Rachel. She can't fucking be. Are you sure? I mean, how do you know?
We used the names you gave us to track down a farmhouse. My professor, Mark Jefferson, has this creepy photo torture room. And we found out he was using Nathan Prescott to drug and photograph Blackwell students.
Prescott? Fuck, I knew it. I should never have hooked up with that sick punk. Pompidou hated him. You saw Rachel.
Yes. I wish I didn't. I'm so sorry, Frank. Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson and he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
Mit deinen Drogen.
He used some drug and gave her an overdose.
An overdose? The only way Nathan could have done that is if I sold it to him. I killed my lioness. No. What have I done? Where is this motherfucker Jefferson?
He's going to jail. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me, just not how it happened. I would never have stopped her from going after her dreams.
I know. Neither would Chloe.
I knew Chloe and her were close. I was jealous, but, I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we went through.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified. In other words, to do the right thing. Me too. And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid. I still think you're weird. But you're cool.
I can't seem to escape the two whales.
Das macht mich dann doch irgendwie sehr traurig, aber es ist doch schon eine Ironie, oder,
As long as I
Frank?
have my Pompadour with me.
Deine Drogen,
Come on,
Rich ist
Max.
tot.
Let's talk over here and give Frank some rest and space.
Joyce, how are you doing?
Just when I think I've already been through the ringer. Where's Chloe?
Oh Mann. Ich meine, wir verändern gleich wieder die Zeit. Es hat...
She's safe, Joyce. She just sent me a text before my phone died.
Oh, thank God. I was torturing myself before you showed up. Oh, God, if something happened to Chloe while I ended up stuck at this diner again.
I'm sorry about all this, Joyce.
Don't be, honey. It's not like you whipped up this tornado on your own.
I mean, I'm also sorry about everything with David.
You don't have control over any of that. David is an adult, and he has a lot more age and experience under his belt. Even if he doesn't always show it.
Ah, das fühlt sich irgendwie falsch an, aber es fühlt sich auch irgendwie falsch an, ihr die Wahrheit zu sagen.
I'm sorry I caused so many problems with David and Chloe.
You did the right thing. David overstepped his bounds. I had a suspicion he was taking his private surveillance way too seriously. But he's sorry, and I wish he was here right now.
I just want our lives to be normal again.
With all the shit going on this week, I think you're right. And look at me, trying to keep my family together. Again. Max, did I make a mistake kicking David out?
David saved my life from the storm. I saw how much he cares about Chloe, even if he couldn't show it. David needs you more than ever, and I can see why you love him.
I'm so happy David was there for you. He has a lot of weight on his back from the war, but he truly wants to help people. He even agreed to take a family counseling class.
I'm sure that was a hard thing for him to do. It shows how much he truly cares about you and Chloe.
Nothing would make me happier than for David and Chloe to make peace, not war. But I don't know what to do anymore. I just want this storm to blow over forever. Maybe it's time we leave Arcadia Bay. If we can.
David is a real hero, Joyce. I know that all he wants to do is make you happy. I know he would do anything for you. And Chloe.
I know. And yes, he's not William, but that's okay. He's not supposed to be. You reminded me of when he came into my life. I was ready to give up. David's love gave me strength. He even told me I was his hero. And I can't give up loving him. I want him to come back home. Oh, I hope I get to tell him that soon. Max, do you think this is the end?
So, Entschuldigung, ich musste
I was
kurz
just
meine
about
Ärmel
to drive
sortieren.
to Los Angeles too.
So, naja, dann los. Dann reden wir jetzt mit Warren. Und lass uns mal das Foto zeigen. 5 Flaschen Erste-Hilfe-Kasten.
Good job, Warren. I hope those supplies are enough.
Aber ein Foto haben wir hier, glaube ich, nicht, oder? Nee, ich glaub nicht. Dann los.
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, I came for all of you. Just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah, you're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa, is that all?
Das war long story very short.
I think that the storm started, everything started when I found out I could rewind time. There's no way this is just a coincidence, right?
Max, not only the storm, but the eclipse, the birds, the whales, everything.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory. What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
He used Nathan to get drugs and money for him. Jefferson tied me up and dosed me with some drug and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. You're the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch. Where is he?
Der ist schon weg.
History. Which I need to change
Ach
fast
nee,
to make it
Jefferson,
right again.
nicht Nathan.
Is that bad?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or alter time, maybe you caused a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
Warren, I know this all sounds insane, but you're the only other person who I can count on now. I wish we had more time together. Do you believe me?
Max, of course I believe you. You're the most amazing person I've ever met. And I'm glad you trust me.
Always. I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole, you're part of something bigger. I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
Come on, Joyce. Focus on the people here.
Okay,
Jesus.
dann
This
lass
is
uns
now-
mal das Foto.
Hey, be careful out there.
Na los.
For luck.
Just in case we don't get out of this, I wanted to say,
I know, Warren.
of course you do.
I'm going to make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
So, zweiter Versuch. Ne? Oh ja.
Have you been drinking?
Okay, da haben wir's. Ja, da haben wir's. So, jetzt sind wir wieder am Abend vor der Party. Ne, da kam er ja betrunken an, wo er angeblich nur ein halbes Bier getrunken hat.
We got no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna
Sorry, Warren.
Did to Rachel. Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay?
Stop and listen for once.
Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Jefferson kidnapped Rachel and some other girls. He was also manipulating Nathan, and he killed him.
Then it's Jefferson's turn to die now. I understand why you don't want to do this, and I won't blame you for not coming with me.
Chloe!
Das ging wohl schief.
You almost had her, Max. I can still do this.
Okay, oh, jetzt müssen wir wieder so ein Gespräch führen.
Excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he...
Nathan ist tot.
Dead. That fucker is...
Because...
Will you please...
Dann versuchen wir mal das.
Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. But I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
Nichts. Ich habe nichts gemacht. Das hier?
I fucked up, Chloe. I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
Max, what the hell are you talking about?
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. I did. For you. I didn't want you to suffer in any other timeline or reality. I couldn't bear the thought of you in any more pain.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
Ja, warum? David, ja. Gut, wir sind auf jeden Fall eine Frage wieder weiter. Ich würde mal satt hier sagen. David hat mich gerettet.
David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the darkroom, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always believe you, Chloe.
Okay. Wir haben es geändert, erfolgreich. Chloe wird nicht erschossen, sondern die Mädels erzählen David alles. David geht mit der Polizei zum Bunker. Aber der Sturm kommt trotzdem, oder? Ja.
Oh, Chloe! I see that the real Max is back. So how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. Oh, both of us. I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked. It actually worked. You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And I traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it, but I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life after all my drama.
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. I'm nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously or something. I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you, my powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber. Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Just stop beating yourself up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on it. Oh God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on.
Wait, Chloe.
I've got your back, Max.
Okay. Soweit, so gut, aber der blöde Sturm ist halt immer noch da.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and
I
our
have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again.
To shadow.
This might be hell.
Chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer
Okay,
who perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm
There
and
you go,
don't
Victoria.
freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her
Huh?
images
What's
of
this?
hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as
Wait.
tortured, right?
What's going on?
And frankly, it's bullshit.
Nobody even cares?
Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself. Seriously, though, I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Everybody's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
Max Caulfield forever.
I don't care if this is a dream or a nightmare. I'm taking this picture.
Ist das krank? Oh, wir haben wieder Tagebuch zu lesen. Okay, da gibt's nicht so viel. Maxine, bleib gefälligst am Ball. Wie oft muss Chloe noch vor deinen Augen sterben? Vielleicht würdest du lieber, ach, ich weiß nicht, dein Leben leben? Finde meine Katzenbilder. Mein Herz ist zerbrochen. Mach ein Selfie, Nutte. Ja, uns gehen die Möglichkeiten aus. Auf zum Leuchtturm. Max, warum willst du alle umbringen? Was hat die Welt dir getan, Beast? Always takes a shot. Go fuck your selfie. Aus der Kamera spritzt Blut. Warte mal, aber wir können, wenn wir jetzt nochmal in der Schule sind, dann finden wir vielleicht das hier und das hier, ne? Hier ist ein Blutfleck.
I'm sorry, Kate. Not yet, you bastard.
Max, bisschen Schiff ist ein XO. Wenn du das lesen kannst, bist du schon tot. XO, ja, toll.
That's too creepy.
Okay. Das ist ja jetzt... Da kann ich mich gar nicht mehr so erinnern, aber das Poster ist doch jetzt noch ganz normal, oder? Nee.
Me? Are you kidding?
Okay. Ist alles anders, oder? Das Foto?
That's awful.
Okay, da sind überall die Augen zerkratzt. So, was haben wir hier für ein Poster?
This is definitely not for reals.
Dunkle Schönheit von Mark Jefferson. Film versus Digital. Naja, heute wissen wir, dass Film wohl verloren hat.
Oh no.
Das haben wir aus der Vision, oder das können wir aus der Vision, dass der Leuchtturm doch Schaden nimmt im Sturm.
Rachel didn't deserve any of this.
Okay, hier hängt jetzt ein Bild, wie die beiden Rachels Leiche finden. Das ist schon krass, ey. Hier ist noch eins. Foto-Contest.
I'm not going to take the bait. I'm not.
Is Max Caulfield a loser? Does she hurt everybody she helps? Yes. Loser. Zero. Loser. Everyday Zeros. Max hat gewonnen because, weil sie verloren hat? Max hat schon gewonnen, weil sie schon verloren hat. Also nimm gar nicht erst teil. Ach ja, also denk gar nicht dran, teilzunehmen. Mr. Jeffersons Daumen hoch. Irgendein Sponsor. Alter. Ich weiß gar nicht, habe ich das im ersten Durchlauf auch so gesehen? Ja, wir müssen das Zimmer verlassen, aber die Zeit ist um für heute. Leute, wir müssen in der nächsten Folge das Zimmer verlassen. Ich bedanke mich bei euch für eure Aufmerksamkeit. Bis dahin, ahoi und ciao, ciao.